गोटे नुआ भिडियो समस्त को स्वागत। यही भिडियो आम डिस्कसन करवा ओटीईटी रो इंग्लिश सेक्शन रो किसी क्वेश्चन। तो यही भिडियो हेल्पफुल हम स्पेशल ओटीईटी जो मैंने दौरान जो टीचर मैंने इन सर्विस से ओटीईटी क्वालिफाई करने आशायी अच्छा भिडियो हेल्पफुल हम। तो ये आम इंग्लिश रो किसी सिलेक्टिव क्वेश्चन को डिस्कसन करवा। तो क्वेश्चन केमती रही यार आंसर कौन हो पार ता डिस्कसन करना। तो प्रथम देछि गोटे पैसेज एवं ए पैसेज टी गोटे पद्य पैसेज देछि। तो पोएट देछि तो सेति में देछि रीड द पोएम गिवन बिलो एंड आंसर द क्वेश्चन 61 to 65 दैट फॉलो। तबे ए पोएट पय हमें ए पोएम पय हमें कोन करबा ना 61 to 65 पर्यंत क्वेश्चन नो आंसर करबा। पोएम टी देछि I hear leaves drinking rain. I hear rich leaves on top, giving the poor beneath drop after drop. This a sweet noise to hear, these green leaves drinking near, and when the sun comes out, after this rain shall stop. A wondrous light will fill each dark round drop. I hope the sun shines bright till be a lovely sight. तबे ये थिला पद्य। ए पद्य पई कोन रहिछि क्वेश्चन देखि नवा। 61 leaves on top represent dash, rich people na poor people na green leaves na the poet and the sun. Leaves on top एरो एटा रिप्रेजेंट काकू करियो ना टॉप रे जो माने रिच पीपल ऑप्शन ए हिजबो राइट आंसर। एहापर 62 व्हिच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज a symbol of hope in the poem. hope काकू कहिछि रेन ना स्वीट नॉइज को ना द सन को ना ग्रीन लीव्स को। तबे होप हमक होप काकू कहबा होप द सन को कहबा ऑप्शन सी हिजबो राइट आंसर। तापर 63 द वर्ड आई यूज्ड इन द पोएम रिफर्स टू डैश। तबे आई काकू कहिछि द सन को कहिछि ना द रेन को ना द ग्रीन लीव्स को कहिछि ना द पोएट। तबे से आई काकू कहबा ना द पोएट पोएट को कहबा ऑप्शन डी हिजबो राइट आंसर। 64 द पोएम इज प्राइमरीली अबाउट डैश कहा पय उद्देश्य कहिछि मैनकाइंड ना द सन ना रेन ना ग्रीन लीव्स। तबे यह काकू कहिछि ना मैनकाइंड ऑप्शन ए हिजबो राइट आंसर। 65 व्हिच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज नियरेस्ट इन मीनिंग टू द वर्ड वंडरस। तो वंडरस बुझुथिबा वर्ड होछि के मार्वेलस ना अनएक्साइटिंग ना टायरजम ना टेडियस। तबे एहार आंसर हिजबो कोन ना वंडरस तो होछि मार्वेलस ऑप्शन ए हिजबो राइट आंसर। एबार 66 व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज यूजफुल फॉर लर्निंग लैंग्वेज एट द बिगिनिंग। तबे आरंभ रु हमें लैंग्वेज शिक्षा पे कोटा ठीक टीचिंग ना एक्सप्लेनेशन ना परसुएशन ना एक्सपोजर। तबे बिगिनिंग रे हमें टीचिंग देबा पे कोटा ठीक ना एक्सपोजर ऑप्शन डी हिजबो राइट आंसर। 67 व्हिच लैंग्वेज स्किल competency is considered most important is teaching learning English in India. व्हिच लैंग्वेज स्किल हवा कथा व्हिच लैंग्वेज स्किल competency is considered most important is teaching learning English in India. सब इम्पोर्टेंट कोटा लिसनिंग ना स्पीकिंग ना रीडिंग ना राइटिंग। तबे इम्पोर्टेंट कोटा दिया जाए हम लिसनिंग स्किल टा बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट दिया जाए ऑप्शन ए हिजबो राइट आंसर। 68 आइडेंटिफाई द ग्रामेटिकली एक्सेप्टेबल सेंटेंस फ्रॉम अमंग द फॉलोइंग। He is tired and so you are. Second, he is tired so you are. He is tired and so are you. He is tired and so are you. The in grammatically acceptable sentence होछि कोन he is tired and so are you option D is your right answer. Number 69 find the correct sentence from among the following. I will have you all to speak English well within a year. তারপরে দিয়েছি I will have you all speaking English well within a year. তারপরে দিয়েছি I will have you all speaking English well within a year. তারপরে দিয়েছি I will have you all of speaking English well within a year. তবে এর সঠিক আনসার হব কোন না I will have you all speak English well within a year. অপশন সি হিଯିବ রাইট আনসার। এরপরে 70 the book is interesting to read. The underlying word is your and dash. তবে সেই underline जो words সেটা ইন্টারেস্টিং সেটা কোন না adverb না noun না verb না adjective। তবে ইন্টারেস্টিং ଅଛି ତେଣୁ କ'ଣ ହେଇଯିବ ନା ଏ adjective ହେଇଯିବ। ଯଦି LY FLY ଲାଗିଥାନ୍ତା adverb ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟିଂ adjective ଅପସନ୍ ଡି ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। ଏହାପରେ 71 I cannot lift the box. The full form of can't is dash CAN ତାପରେ dash ଟି ଅଛି ସେଟା cannot can ଏବଂ not can OT ନା CAN NOT ନା can not ନା can NUT not। ତେବେ ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର୍ ହେଇଯିବ କ'ଣ ନା can not ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। ଏହାପରେ 72 reading an unseen passage in the examination hall comes under dash extensive reading na reading for pleasure na make happy the evaluator na intensive reading। तो यार आंसर ହେଇଯିବ କ'ଣ ନା ଏ ହେଇଯିବ intensive reading ଅପସନ୍ ଡି ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। ଏହାପରେ 73 which of the following is considered receptive skill? Listening and reading na reading and writing na listening and speaking na speaking and reading। receptive skill ହେଉଛି କୋଉଟା ନା ସେଟାକୁ listening and reading ଅପସନ୍ ଏ ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। 74 find the correct sentence from among the following. He is a strange man is not he is a strange man is not it he is a strange man is not he he is a strange man is he not। ତେବେ ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର୍ ହେଇଯିବ କ'ଣ ନା he is a strange man is not he ଅପସନ୍ ଏ ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। ଏହାପରେ 76 which of the following is not a correct statement? ଦେଇଛି assessment during teaching learning process is more useful na summative assessment is useful for redesigning the strategies, formative assessment provide feedback na assessment is ultimately useful for improving teaching learning process। ତେବେ କୋଉଟା କରେକ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ନୁହେଁ କହିଛି ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା assessment during teaching learning process is more useful। ଯଦି ଆମେ ଟିଚିଂ ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ଗୋଟେ ପିରିୟଡ଼ ସମୟରେ ହିଁ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଥିବା ତେବେ ବହୁତ ୟୁଜଫୁଲ୍ ସେଟା ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ସେଠି ତାର ଡାଇଗ୍ନୋସ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ କରିପାରିବା ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି। ତାପରେ ଦେଇଛି ସमेଟିଭ୍ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଜ୍ ୟୁଜଫୁଲ୍ ଫର୍ ରିଡିଜାଇନିଂ ଦ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜିକୁ ରିଡିଜାଇନ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ସमेଟିଭ୍ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଅପେକ୍ଷା କରିବା ବର୍ଷ ଶେଷ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆମେ ପ୍ରତି କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ବି ଆମେ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ କରିକି ଆମର ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜିକୁ ରିଡିଜାଇନ୍ କରିପାରିବା ତେଣୁ ଅପସନ୍ ବି ଠିକ୍ ନାହିଁ। ତାପରେ ଦେଖିବା ଫର୍ମେଟିଭ୍ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ୍ ଫିଡବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି ସବୁ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଫିଡବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଯୋଗାଇ ଦେବ ତେଣୁ ଫର୍ମେଟିଭ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ଯୋଗାଇ ଇଏ ବି ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି। ତାପରେ ଅପସନ୍ ଡି କୁ ଯିବା ଡି କହିଛି ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଜ୍ ଅଲ୍ଟିମେଟଲି ୟୁଜଫୁଲ୍ ଫର୍ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭିଂ ଟିଚିଂ ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ସବୁ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟରେ ଆମେ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିପାରିବା ଆମର ଟିଚିଂ ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍କୁ ତେଣୁ କ'ଣ ଦେଇଛି ଅପସନ୍ ବି ଆମେ ଭୁଲ ପାଇଥିଲେ ତେଣୁ ଏ ଅପସନ୍ ବି ହେଇଯିବ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଅନୁସାରେ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। 77 which of the following implies to utter with more degree of force, stress na intonation na pronunciation na pause। ତେବେ ଏହାର ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ହେଇଯିବ କ'ଣ ନା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ଅପସନ୍ ଏ ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍। ଏହାପରେ କହିଛି ରିଡ୍ ଦ ଫଲୋଇଂ ପାସେଜ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ଦ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ 78 to 82 that follow। ଦେଇଛି ପାସେଜ୍ once upon a time there was a king who wanted to make all his subjects happy and contented. So he asked them to come to him with their grievances. One man came to him saying he wanted to leave his small hut to live in a palace. Next came a woman who had a fruit stall, complaining that an old lady the next stall used to sell old clothes and asking that she might to removed. Another man asked permission to put his old unsafe boat which that harbour master had condemned out to the sea. The king granted all these requests. A little later, however, the first man came offering to give up his palace. He found he had behaved so carefully and kept such state in it that he longed to go back to his comfortable little hut. He was happier. The woman also came complaining that she had lost all her customers, for they came first of all to buy clothes from the neighboring stall and then stopped to buy fruit before they went home. Then what happened to the man with the boat? Well, he certainly did not return to complain, for his boat was put out to sea as soon as the king had given permission, and neither the boat nor the owner was ever heard of again. तब ये थिला पैसेज तब क्वेश्चन देइछि the phrase put out to sea in the passage means condemned na set sail na set free na put an end to तबे put out to sea यार माने ही जीवो कोन set free ऑप्शन सी ही जीवो राइट आंसर 79 the three dissatisfied persons in the passage must have learnt the lesson that yes, there should be a limit to one's desire na others can make one happy na things do not turn out as well as expected na future joys are sweeter than the present ones ତେବେ ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ ତିନି ଜଣ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଅସନ୍ତୁଷ୍ଟ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ ଶିଖିବା ସେମାନେ କ'ଣ ଶିଖିବା ଉଚିତ ନା ଦେୟାର ସୁଡ୍ ବି ଏ ଲିମିଟ୍ ଟୁ ୱାନ୍ସ ଡିଜାୟାର ତାହେଲେ ଜଣଙ୍କର ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଲିମିଟ୍ ରହିବାର ଅଛି ଅଭିଳାଷର ତେଣୁ ଅପସନ୍ ଏ ହେଇଯିବ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆନ୍ସର क्वेश्चन नंबर 80 the main purpose of the passage is to dash main purpose कौन tell us an amazing story ना bring out a moral ना throw light on the king's greatness ना show how foolish individuals can be तो यार आमे कौन सारमर्म पाइबा ना bring out a moral गोटे आमे गोटे नीति शिक्षा द्वारा जानी परिबा bring out a moral option B is right answer. 81 the man who went to sea in his boat did not return to the king probably because he dash से गला जे गला से आउ फेरला नै से तार पुराना बोट ता थिला तार मालिक ताकू चलेबा पई दउ नथिला नुवा बोट पाई की गला जे से गला से समुद्र को ता माने कोन had no more complaints ना तार कंप्लेन नहीं आउ ना was on a long voyage से पूरा लंबा यात्रा रे गला ना was afraid of the king ना राजा को भय गला ना was drawn in the sea ना समुद्र रे भासी की बुड़िला तबे यार आंसर कोन हिजो ना यार आंसर हो से समुद्र रे भासी की मरला प्राय ऑप्शन डी हिजो राइट आंसर after 82 the first man was happier in his little hut than in the palace because dash से तार छोट घरे छोट कुड़िया रे हॅपियर रहिला कोथि पय ना ही कुड लीड ए सिंपल केयरफ्री लाइफ ना द पैलेस वाज टू बिग फॉर हिम ना people did not treat him like a king, like a king, ना he was too humble to live in a palace। से कोउथि सेठी ताको भल लागलानी पैलेस टी तार आंसर हे कोन ही कुड लीड ए सिंपल केयर फ्री लाइफ ऐसे घरे सिंपल ले तार आराम रे मुचुथिला काहे को खातिर करबार नै कि सम्मान जणैबार नै कि के ताको जगिबार नै हम ये ऑप्शन ए हे राइट आंसर। 83 द प्रोसेस ऑफ dividing a sentence into a few sense groups while reading is known as high span ना chunking ना skimming ना scanning। तबे यार आंसर हे कौन ना ये हे chunking ऑप्शन बी हे राइट आंसर। 84 प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ राइटिंग ए कंपोजिशन एसे इज डैश सिक्वेंसिंग ऐसे लिखिया पे सिक्वेंसिंग ना वोकाबुलरी ना आइडिया ना स्टाइल तबे कौन ऐसे लिखिया पे कौ स्किल दरकार आइडिया ऑप्शन सी हे राइट आंसर। 85 primary objective of teaching learning English in India is to dash ensure better employment ना ensure higher education ना develop communication skills ना remain update about development। तो प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ टीचिंग लर्निंग इंग्लिश इन इंडिया इंडिया रे इंग्लिश पढ़ार उद्देश्य ताहले कोटा आ से जो डेवलप कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स ऑप्शन सी हे राइट आंसर। Number 86 identify the false sentence what a false English empower people to get any information offered by the internet। Now English has not only become a trend but of, of, mar, of market pursuit also। English is a second language is not available in Odisha state। Now English is a linked language। तबे false sentence कोटा हे जिवो ना English is a second language is not available in Odisha state एटा false option C हे जिवो right answer। 87 complete the answer to the question what time does the boss leave Mohan asked me what time the boss dash एटी complete करबे dash रे left ना had left ना leaves ना is leaving what time does the boss leave does the boss leave देछि तेनु कोन हे जिवो does the boss leave तेनु boss left option A हे जिवो right answer। 88 identify the most appropriate and right sentence you should avail of every opportunity to practice speaking English। Now you should avail yourself of every opportunity to practice speaking English। Now you should avail yourself every opportunity to practice speaking English। Now you should avail every opportunity to practice speaking English। तो यार आंसर है कौन ना you should avail yourself of every opportunity to practice speaking English option B is right answer। 89 choose the most appropriate answer from among the following your answer is dash right 100% right ना 100% या 100% ना 100% right तबे यार आंसर है कौन ना यार आंसर है ए 100% right your answer is a 100% right option C is right answer। यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन नंबर 90 identify the correct spelled word vacuum लिखा है vacuum रो स्पेलिंग करेक्ट स्पेलिंग कोटा हे जिवो ना vacuum VACUM vacuum ऑप्शन ए हे जिवो राइट आंसर।